Laura Vitale, and on this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I'm going to show you how to make a wonderful potato salad full of a creamy, delicious dressing made out of basil and lemon and garlic. It's just delicious. Let me take you over the ingredients so we can get started. You're going to need some potatoes, and I'll talk about this in just a minute. Lemon, some green onions or scallions, some celery, Dijon mustard, some light mayo, garlic, some fresh basil, extra virgin olive oil, salt, and pepper. Now for the potatoes, I just used some Yukon Gold potatoes. They have a really thin skin. Scrub them, clean them, chop them up in nice chunky pieces, and I boiled them in some salted boiling water so that they're already cooked and ready to go. And they've been drained and they're sitting here ready to be eaten. So let's get going with the dressing. The dressing is super simple, very easy, but very delicious. Now I am not one for a really sort of heavy mayo dressing on kind of anything. I like a nice creamy dressing, but I like a good balance. I think a cup and a half of mayo in that would be atrocious, and it's not something that I would do. It's just not my style. But this is a really nice creamy vinaigrette full of flavor with just a little bit of light mayo. I'm stuffing my basil in there. I probably should have gotten my big food processor, but hey, you live and you learn. Chop your garlic. You just want to really do a rough chop because the little food processor is going to do all the work. And now I'm going to zest and juice this big fat juicy lemon. You got the juice. Put in your zest. All the essential oils of the lemon is in the zest. So that's why I use the zest as much as I possibly can, because the juice has great flavor and it's nice and tangy, but the zest is where it's at. So now to this, I'm going to add in just a couple tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. You want to use the really good stuff for this. And then just season it with some salt and pepper. And then we're going to just blend this until it's nice and smooth. If I can get that on. Adding my chopped scallions and celery to my potatoes. I've seasoned the potatoes with just a little salt and pepper. Now they were boiled in some salted boiling water. Like I always say, you want to make sure you always season anytime you're boiling potatoes or pasta. It should be nice and salty. Get all your dressing out. You want to just stir everything together, but you want to do it gently because you don't want to break up the potatoes. You're not making like mayo mashed potatoes here. You're making potato salad. So just patiently mix everything together. And if your potatoes are still slightly warm, as soon as the dressing hits them, you immediately can smell the garlic and the basil and the lemon. It's fabulous. And this is really kind of like a classic American potato salad, but of course I got to put my Italian spin on it. And I think it takes that overwhelming heavy mayo sort of flavor that I think potato salad can have, and just elevates it to a new, more modern level. And I think that once you try it this way, there really is no going back, because why would you want something so boring? I'm going to give this a quick taste. However, I will say that I'm going to pop this in the fridge for a couple hours, because as it sits, it kind of gets to know, all the flavors get to know each other and really seep into those potatoes, and that is really when it's outstanding. But now we're going to just give this a taste for seasoning, which I think it might need a little extra salt, but the flavor is fantastic, but it does need more salt. But as always, salt and pepper is always up to taste. So if you don't like a lot of salt, then don't put a lot of salt in. It's as simple as that. I'm going to pop this in the fridge until company arrives. Our time here is up. If you want to get this recipe, go to www.laurainthekitchen.com, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.